to TEW 2016, The Branding Solution, and we are here on Smackdown, fresh off the back of our last pay-per-view, Extreme Rules. So we're going to see the build-up now for Money in the Bank and see what's going on with everybody, really. We start with pre-show matches. Again, we're just trying to see if we can find tag teams. Risk Reward was my latest discovery, so they did pick up the win here. I'm trying to just make them a main roster jobbing tag team from now. They may get a little push as storylines unfold. Oscar picks up a win. I'm using a couple of big names on here to stick up some short matches. The Heartbreak Express needed a victory after their title loss. Well, they were never champions. They probably never were going to win. But we can see their popularity or performance is improving a lot more. Becky Lynch then won again. Yeah, we're potentially going to turn Becky Lynch heel. We're not sure yet. I will make my final decision at the moment. It needs to happen. There we go. We found some tag teams. We have found 3 teams that are all over the place and one that does work. That's quite always fun to see. It affected the match because none of them have chemistry, but Nixon Mule and Debbie Sharp work well, so that's a nice thing to know. We gave Nikki Bella another victory. I do have plans for where Bella is going next. Gail Kim picks up a victory. Not the best of matches really, but still, Gail Kim needs a win. And Nana picked up a victory over Makoto. Nana is improving in performance. Makoto is not. That has high heat to it. I did not imagine that. We start the show with Sasha Banks and Charlotte. Sasha holding the title up high and saying once again she proves that she is the best woman in the business. I've eaten everyone and I'm open to prove that again. And Charlotte says that she put Ember Moon on the shelf for a long time. She won't be coming back. And Becky and Paige both come out and Paige claims that she was never pinned. She could have gone on to win the match if she was given the opportunity. For some reason I forgot to write this bit, but Alicia Fox comes out and says you tried to take out one of my clients. Charlotte, I want a match tonight to prove that you're not that special. So we're just building up matches. It's a Paige wants a title match, and Alicia wants Charlotte tonight. This is a Queen in the Ring tournament match. Joyce O'Brien picks up the victory. It was, simple enough. They're not too good, the ones on tonight's show. And we then have a Forgotten Generation coming out. I'm wondering why all these young tag teams, or new tag teams, keep coming and targeting them. They know they're the best team on the roster, but they keep trying to make a name for themselves, which brings out bad reputation. We then state they're going to why they attack them. We've been here for years. Technically, Cameron isn't, but she was in the company for years and didn't really do much. We want to make a name for ourselves, and we're going to stop you youngsters taking our spot. So it's a bit of a you took our land sort of rivalry, this one. I don't know how well this is going to work. Nikki Cross demolishes a local talent. She's up to 50 in performance. Excellent squash match. Never mind about the talent that was hired. We did improve. And she is now up to 50, Nikki Cross, which is great. Carmella then comes out, moves around her debut title. I beat Leatherlegs. That's the end of her. I wonder who's going to want to take on me on next. With all of these women who have never been able to hold the gold, I think it's only fair that we have a battle royal to see who faces me next. And Naomi comes out and goes, you know what? Nothing would brave me more than to take that women's title, debut title of you. And then we have the 20 woman battle royal. I'm not expecting overly great because they're mainly low card of those. Okay. I'm pretty sure I set that to Naomi to win. I'm pretty confident I did. Yeah, maybe I forgot. It was meant to be Naomi that won, so we're going to just pretend it says Naomi. Interesting last four, and Naomi really didn't do very. You don't even put Naomi in this match. There she is in it. Yeah. It was going to be Naomi, and she hopes herself before the match that she's going to be challenging at Money in the Bank. We're going to go for this match. Another Queen of the Ring qualifier, short and sweet. He gave Eloise the victory. Edge is in his office. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Bella walk in, and they want another shot at Oscar. They want a triple threat against Oscar, so they can take that title off her once and for all. And Edge sort of says, well, no, Alexa, you're going to be busy at Money in the Bank. But Nikki, you could have your match against Oscar. So we're sort of hinting at Nikki Bella Oscar. Oh, that's a very good match. Charlotte beats Alicia Fox. She's never going to lose this match. And then she does the attack where she just won't let go of the figure eight. And Alicia Fox is now in agony. And the referee's trying to just break up the hold. And the same thing sort of happens where Edge demands she lets go of the hold or she'll be out of clear the ring. So she's taken out the flag slowly. Next we have a four-way number one contenders match. Now I went with this. Seems like the most logical idea. I went with the Jet Set to win. I wanted the face team to win. And Bad Reputation and Bullet Generation kind of just find themselves in the middle of nowhere, fighting up the ramp. That's the story of this match. And the Jet Set pick up the win over G next, realistically speaking. So it will be Jet Set versus Bad and Beautiful. It's never going to be the best of matches, but I needed someone else for them just to beat at the moment. Oh, this is a terrible main event, really. I took a bit of a risk on this one. We had Bayley and Paige and Evie lose to Sasha, Nia and Summer Rae. But we made sure Bayley took the pin. She is leaving us soon. Didn't want Evie to be pinned. And I didn't want Summer Rae. Slightly disappointed. Should have taken... We end the show with Charlotte looking to get towards her car after the show. And the lights in the parking lot go out. And she starts to get a bit worried, gets in her car, and the lights come back on. And in the back seat is Ember Moon, just smiling. And she grabs her from behind, and she chokes Charlotte out. Takes Charlotte, throws her in the back of the car, and drives off. So Charlotte is being kidnapped by Ember Moon, who wasn't as injured as we first thought. It's all kayfabe, right? And we end the show probably with a less than 80 rating today. Probably one of my worst in a long time. A 76. It's still better than it sounds. You know, this is a builder show, really. I didn't have like the best matches. So look at my matches. Terrible squash match. Not the best. Terrible match of the night, probably. A small battle royal. So they're not great matches. We're going to head back to the main screen and check the news. And we are now back to the main screen, so let's read the news. We're not even the top story that is that bad a show. Will we still beat TNA quite comfortably? It's not really worried to me. So let's check. We're just bringing in young talent for NXT. We can decide if any are good enough to make something of over the next few years. Yes, we may make this save last years, you never know. And while the missions may be bring a couple of these guys through and turn them into main eventers. So there's still another host to come through. Sasha Banks has just been silver, has no chance. And Thunder Rosa also being slammed by fellow employees. Just what we want. Billie Kay was not happy that she didn't win that match. She wasn't going to win because she's in a different storyline. I don't want her. She wants to be in the women's title race. It's quite surprising. I don't think she's really ready for that yet. Storyline we had for Bailey Rebound, Charlotte rebranding, Evie, the tag titles, surprisingly high. And the promo wasn't very good. The women's title, it's still going to be called Midnights. So we may use both teams. This one, yeah, the Continental carries it as always. Creative meetings. Who is hot and who is not? Nobody on that one. John Morrison since he's become here, which is quite good to see. And who's not? Rosa Mendes is still on now. She did technically lose a match, so she did get pinned though. So hoping we would have done better with that. Never mind. That's actually finishing the show. We don't really want to give too much away from Money in the Bank yet. And Raw still has a few twists and turns, so we can't really show that. Otherwise, that's going to be the show for today. We'll be back with Shockwave next time, and we'll continue our build. Thank you for watching.